You're watching Visiting Yellowstone.
One of the most amazing aspects of Yellowstone National Park is the sheer size of this place. The park consists of 2.2 million acres. To reach the wildest sections of this ecosystem, the National Park Service has developed a 1,000-mile trail system. Walking into this American treasure comes with both opportunities and dangers. To highlight the rewards and to minimize those dangers, visitors can take advantage of the many resources available. This website is a good place to start, but maps, books, and the park newspaper should also be used. When you arrive in the park, ask a ranger at a visitor center or ranger station for the latest updates on conditions and restrictions. Permits are required to spend the night in Yellowstone's backcountry. Those permits must be obtained from a ranger station or visitor center in person and no sooner than 48 hours before your trip will begin. There is not a fee associated with these backcountry sites. There is a fee to reserve sites. Contact our backcountry office by mail. That information can be found in this website's backcountry trip planner. There are no permits needed to day hike in Yellowstone, but visitors need to take many of the same precautions that overnight campers take. The entire park is wild, and you may encounter wildlife along the way, and all wild animals can be dangerous. Park regulations require humans to stay 100 yards from bears and wolves and 75 yards from all other wildlife. Those distances are just guidelines, and to be honest, a grizzly at 100 yards in the backcountry can seem way too close. Be extra cautious and enjoy all wild animals from a distance. If you cause them to alter their behavior, you are too close. We recommend that hikers carry bear pepper spray with them in the backcountry. You can learn more about pepper spray by watching the video on the trip planner page of our website. It is the knowledge you carry with you that is most valuable in this wilderness. Know what to do to avoid surprising a bear and how to react if you do have a sudden encounter. Hike in groups and make noise while you walk. Clap your hands and talk with your fellow hikers. Hey bear, is a good way to let the animal that may be over that rise know that you are coming. The point is to avoid surprising wild animals. Keeping clean camps and lunch spots are a couple more ways to avoid trouble. Never leave food or packs unattended, even for brief periods. Always hang your food and cooking items when not in use. All odorous items and the clothes you cook in should be hung as well. If you do spot a bear, back away or reroute around so you don't disturb it. If needed, turn around and wait until the bear leaves the area. Never run from bears. It could cause them to chase. Remember, all black bears and some grizzlies can climb trees, so that is not always an option. Your best choice is to avoid them in the first place. If you find yourself having a close and sudden encounter and you can't slowly back away, quietly stand your ground. Avoid eye contact and quick movements. Bears sometimes bluff charge, but once they realize you are human, they veer off. Again, don't run. If a bear is about to make contact with you, lie face down with your hands covering your neck and remain still. Avoid any movement until the bear has left the area. When it is safe to do so, leave the area and contact rangers. Never approach carcasses in the backcountry. If you find bear signs like scat, diggings, or other markings in your designated campsite, change your plans. Go to one of the nearby campsites or find a safe place to spend the night if needed. Report the bear activity as soon as possible. Rangers need to know if a bear is frequenting a campsite or trail. The next hiker's safety could depend on it. Another way to stay safe in the backcountry is to avoid cliffs and overhangs. Falls and slips injure more people than wildlife. It's best to stay on designated trails and make sure someone knows where you are hiking and when you expect to return. All hikers should also be ready for changing weather. Yellowstone is famous for afternoon thunderstorms. Ask rangers about any stream crossings you may encounter on the trail you choose to hike. Respect the water, both hot and cold. By entering this wilderness prepared, you may discover why this park is considered one of America's most spectacular places. You may find that the reward is in returning safely from a Yellowstone adventure.